Hola, internet! Welcome to the Ghostlight Social. You know the score. It's where we get creative people together. We have a bit of a chinwag. We raise our hope. We dash our fears. And with me, as all. Oh, by the way, my name's Mike. I never say that, do I? I realised this on my walk this morning that I never go, "Hi, I'm your host, Michael." I just go, "Here's Lee Toombs." So I'm going to bring him in.
Yeah, but I always do say, "How you doing, Mike?"
Yes, you do.
I always do that.
You do. And just as I went on air, I realised I'd not sorted any cameras out, so you just got a sneaky peek of one of our guests then.
Okay.
But,
all right. That's all right.
I won't tell you which one. You have to find out.
Oh, okay. Oh, the suspense.
Yeah.
How are we, Mike? What we doing? What we up to? What's going on?
I'm all right, I think. Yeah.
How's the Spanish?
It did really well. I did my first level test today, and I passed it, which is fine. I'm saying that I learned it and went for it. I'm saying that like I'm doing a proper qualification. I'm literally just using the fucking app.
Oh, there's the F-bomb in straight away.
Told you I'd get it in
early. See, my mum is going to be upset with you, Michael.
I'm very sorry.
So what did you have to do? Give us a sentence.
To LS Nina.
What?
You are a girl.
You are a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fantastic. Well done.
But yeah, I mean, it's all kind of greetings and phrases and those kind of little easy bits, you know.
Yeah.
Hola, soy Miguel.
Okay. Yeah. Your name is Miguel, or my name is Miguel.
Hello, I am Michael.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Miguel.
Yeah.
It's good.
I did actually figure out how to do the intro in Spanish, and I was going to do it, and then I forgot to load it up on my screen, so I didn't.
So what was the gibberish you put on Twitter?
So that was, I'm really looking forward to tonight's show. Basically.
Did you Google Translate that?
I Google translated that. Yeah.
I thought you did. Right. Okay. Look.
I'm going to say so. It's hola internet, bienvenidos otra tema de la luz fantasma social.
Okay, we can only apologise to all the Spanish people out there.
Yeah, because
for the very poor pronunciation. You never know; it might be big in Spain. Who knows? Right, let me share my screen quickly before we get our guests in. I'll do that. So there's only one thing to share, and that is Small Island by National Theatre Live. That is showing until tomorrow, I think. And the only reason that is the only thing to share is because that is a play about Windrush. And of course, today is Windrush Day. And let's just hope and pray that the government finally, and let's face it, and you know me, Mike, I'm very much a socialist and a Labour supporter, but it's not just the Conservative government that have let them down, it's Labour governments that have let them down as well. And let's hope that is sorted out and bloody quickly. I remember a story, and then I'll unshare that. I remember Suggs of Madness fame, obviously, telling this story of being a little boy and being sat down. It's sat in the street outside his house on his doorstep or whatever, and seeing all these Afro-Caribbean guys walking past in their immaculate suits and their hats. And he tells this story of him just being sat there going, wow, just wow, looking at how immaculate these guys were and the influence that they had on a whole generation, from music through fashion through, whatever. So that's the Windrush.
Yeah, and kind of just very briefly, there's I have roots in kind of neo-punk, you want to say. It's not the 70s stuff, but kind of the late 90s stuff. And there's a particular band who kind of lay heavily on that sort of two-tone-ish scene, which Suggs was kind of into. There's a band called Rancid, who originally were a band called Operation Ivy. And that kind of skinhead movement, especially like in America, lent very heavily into black culture and that kind of Caribbean influence. So yeah, it's quite a poignant day.
Very poignant day. And a good play, a very good play. I did make a comment though, the National Theatre, because they've been asking for help this week.
From us? They're asking the wrong chuffers.
Very much asking help, not from us. But they've been asking for help, as most theatres have, because theatres, let's face it, and venues are on their ass. But the National Theatre, I'll leave my personal opinions to one side, but they shouldn't be on their ass. However, looking at that cast, there is a cast of, I think, about 30 in that play. And I wrote to Twitter saying, and there's about 30 in that play. And I put on Twitter that if only Regional Theatre could have the budgets to put on a cast like that.
Yeah, and not have to double up.
And not have to double up. Well, to be fair, I don't think I'd have a career if there wasn't theatre that doubled up. Yeah. But there we go. Right, okay, should we get our guess in then?
Yep, so I apologise if when I load the screen up, it's completely different people. But...
okay,
go on.
All right.
Introduce.
Very lucky. We've been waiting for quite a while, actually. And I have this feeling that tonight it's going to be the three of you talking about music, because and I'm just going to be sat here kind of going, oh, yeah. You're
the one with the guitar in the background. Don't forget.
I don't actually ever play that one. I've got another one which I do play a little bit, but not that one. In fact, it's a classical guitar. And the problem is that the neck is too big for my little hands. I literally can't get my hands across the neck of the guitar. Anyway, that's another story. You've got little hands as well. Anyway, let's. So now in fact, I'm not bringing him on because he's going to go, what a load of bollocks. Nothing to do with the size of your hands. That's why I always say smaller hands make everything look bigger. Let's get our guests on, because I've been waiting for ages to get these two on. So we're very, very lucky to have with us Hope and Social's own Rick Huxley. Rich, sorry, I did that the other day. Rich Huxley, and producer, musician, sound designer. I think I'm allowed to call you a sound designer. You do that, don't you, Ed? Ed Heaton. How are we, fellas?
Hello, nice to see you.
And now he's pretending that his mic doesn't work.
It's Norman Collier.
Is it literally not working? Oh my God, I've just built you up to be like this producer, sound designer, and you can't get your own microphone to work.
Ed reached the level now where he has people to plug stuff in for him, so I think that's what it is.
Ed, is it on mute, Ed? Is it on mute?
No, he's just shook his head.
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. How are you?
I'm all the better for seeing you, lovelies. Yeah, thanks very much indeed for having us. It's nice to be here.
No, it's a pleasure. I'm just sorry we haven't been able to make it work before.
Oh no, you've had stuff. To be fair, what's happened is you've had better people on.
Well, that could be true and not true, depending on which show you look at. But everybody has been good so far. We haven't had a bad one, really.
No,
have we?
I don't think so.
Who's been? In fact, who was it that asked? Oh, it was Paul, wasn't it? Paul said, "Who's been your least favourite guest, Mike?"
Yeah, and nobody really.
All right, fair enough. So
he's certainly not saying it on air again.
Yeah,
absolutely. So how's things, Rich? How's it been going?
Good, really. Like, I guess everyone's got their own challenges at the moment, haven't they? Everyone's got a different set of circumstances to deal with. So in some senses, we've been super lucky here. My wife is an early years teacher, so and we have two kids that fit into that category. So that's been amazing. She's been doing amazing work there, which has enabled me, given me the free time to be able to spend a lot of time in this room, sitting at a computer or playing guitar or interacting with people online and getting some work in, really. So yeah, things, generally speaking, things in this house are really good. Like, we're all okay, and obviously we're missing people.
Yeah.
Certainly, the band. I miss Ed. I know and love Ed very much. I spend a lot of time with Ed and his fam as well. So not getting to give them a cuddle, that's that's a biggie. But generally speaking, we're fit, we're well, we're healthy, we're generally all right in the head. as much as normal.
Ish. Yeah.
You know,
Good.
What about you though? Because I don't know if anyone ever asks you.
They do. They occasionally they ask us if we're all right. But to be fair, we sort of cover that at the beginning anyway. But yeah, I'm all right. Do you know what? I'm getting to the point now where I'm sort of like I need to be doing stuff. I'm sort of climbing the walls a little bit. I've given myself loads of projects at home, which is fine. So I've cut a load of trees down. Bought myself a chainsaw. Cut a load of trees down.
Nice.
Yeah, sort of manly things that make me feel like I'm a man. And you know, I'm doing the kitchen, and we've got carpets going down in all the bedrooms tomorrow, and that's proving to be a nightmare because you've just got to get rid of everything. Everything has to go. So that's what I did today. So I'm a bit stressed out from that point of view, and I want to get back into a rehearsal room, and I want to get to work and all the rest of it, but that ain't happening anytime soon. So, but all good. Mike?
Yeah.
Listening.
No, we've just got a few technical issues with YouTube. We're not streaming on YouTube at the moment. We're currently on Twitch and Periscope. But,
okay.
So.
Bit pants. Why is that then?
I don't know.
Oh, will I just leave you to it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are we back?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey.
We can hear you.
Not me much. It's like it's great. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at my settings. What a great advert, for a sound engineer and music producer who can't actually get it to work.
That's the headset on now.
I call this my wanker headset. Because let's face it, you've got to be a bit of a dick to one of these. But I found myself having so many bloody meetings on Skype that I'm just like, it's a total nightmare, isn't it? Like, so I just have one of these so I can, yeah.
Well, the sound quality is very good through it, I have to say.
Thank you very much. Probably a lot better than what I was attempting to do, which clearly wasn't going to work. Yeah. So, yeah. How are you guys? You all right? Everyone all right? I heard that Rich was. I know that Rich is all right because I spoke to him earlier, to be honest, and we've obviously been in touch, largely sending photos of our respective kids to each other, and dogs. So yeah.
We spent most of our conversation earlier just trying to establish how sweary we could be and what we were allowed to say in fear.
I think we could say within reason. I think. As long as it's truthful and factual, I don't see any problem with that.
I'll make it fairly family-friendly.
Yeah. Okay. How old are the kids?
Mine are my family's turned 7 in 2 days, and Albert is 10. So they're actually a really I think we got the age group in terms of what's been happening because they can, they're pretty self-sufficient and they're at an age where they get on really well, so they're not kind of annoying each other too much.
They're not in the world.
They're doing all right. They're doing great.
Okay, that's good. My understanding has climbed a little bit. My 14-year-old, okay, but the 7-year-old is EP and a bit. He's just needs to get back to some kind of routine. Rich, how yours?
4 and 7. So to avoid being in the age groups where we have to make decisions back and that.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're not following the school curriculum that they're sending because Han's a teacher, so it's fine.
Yeah. So is she not at work, or has she gone back now?
Oh well, she's applying. Has been for. I'm just letting the internet know where the news is.
At work.
No, she's there's no supply work at the moment really, because everyone who's back is either on reduced staffing or they're very glad to be back at work anyway. So yeah, doing the hard emotional labour of dealing with the kids in the majority, just because
Okay.
Do you know what?
Yeah, I'm sure she'd agree.
Yeah.
I think we might have to stop and start again.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Sure.
Yeah, there's
That's
just
no bad thing.
there is a myriad of things that just need to
Okay. All right.
get sorted. So I'm gonna. So
Stay up,
for
haven't you?
those that are watching, don't worry, just stay where you are. We'll be back very very shortly. I just need
On
to
the same
reset
stream.
on the same streams. So we'll be back as soon as. I literally just need to reset a couple of things, but